Okay, people, today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make 4 important materials you need to know while you're texturing your car in Blender. So I think it will be chrome, car paint, two types of plastic. So we're going to start in with the chrome, then move to the car paint, and leather, and the other one too. So sorry I didn't upload a video last week. I was getting some things set up. I got a makeshift light that I made, and I was busy with some other personal stuff. So without further ado, let's just get started with it. So let's start with the chrome. Okay, now so I'm using an HDRI to light my scene so I can see it well and texture it well. So let's just get into it. First of all, let's give it a full metallic roughness of 0.150, roughness of 1.150, and let's just add in a bump node, vector bump, and okay, just place that there. And next we're gonna add a noise texture to that. So our noise texture, we want to give it a scale of, okay, just click Control T so you can bring this up, and before you can do that you have to go to Edit, Preferences, and Add-ons to enable it. So okay, what are we doing? Okay, so now you can change the scale on the x-axis to 200, and the scale of the noise texture should be around 115, and the strength should be around 0.08. Sorry. So now we can just connect that. So there's nothing more to be done. Just connect the factor to the height, and then the normal to the normal. So I think that gives us basically what we want. So that is done. So I feel chrome shouldn't just be left clean like that. It should have at least some kind of grunges on it, like this brush on it. So I think that's just it. So okay, let's increase the roughness to something like 0.2. I think that's better. Yeah, I think 0.2 is better. So let's move on to the car paint. I'm recording the audio after the video. Made the same mistake as last time. That's why it's not following like so. So now we're just going to add in the nodes first. So texture, and add in the voronoi texture, put that in, and next we're going to add in a glossy shader. Yeah, and just set that to 0.4, then duplicate it, bring it down. Okay, so now we're going to add a mix shader, I think. Yeah, mix shader. Okay, so just put that in, and let's move this up a bit. So before we do anything, let's just connect these two first. Connect this one to the bottom and this one to the top. So our voronoi texture should be the scale of the voronoi texture depends on how big your model is, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to put my own at 30. I think I put 50 first. Nope, not 200. Yeah, 30 should be the scale. Okay, let's just check it from here. 200 is way too much, as you can see. 100. Oh, sorry, I said 30. Just put the voronoi texture at 150. I think 150 is okay. 200. Okay, 150. Put it at 150. So the color, connect the color to the factor of the mix shader, and then duplicate the mix shader so you can connect this principle to it. So connect it to the bottom, and the mix shader connected to the top. So now we're going to need, okay, reduce the roughness to 0, and we need a layer weight. So input, then layer weights. So now connect the facing to the factor. So now let's connect that in. So now for the coloring, this first color, sorry, the principal color, that's the main color, so you can bring this one to the dark color because black, that's what we need. So, and then the bottom color is the dark part of the flakes of our car paint, and the top part is the light colored flakes of our car paint. So the bottom part, let's just set that to a dark color like the one we have, and this one light color, so it'll be okay. So this voronoi texture is looking too big, so let's just increase that a bit and give it like 200. Yeah, that is okay. So as you can see, the car paint is basically finished. Looks good to me, looks alright. I think I changed it to 300. 300 too much. Well, it all depends on how large your object is, so just tweak it until you feel it's nice. So now for the plastic, the first type of plastic, this is just the normal one with a little bit of roughness. So let's get started, and as it is, let's just give it a dark color first and bring it down. Yep. So like reduce the roughness just a little bit, not much, just reduce it a bit. I think that's okay. So add in a bump node as usual, vector, then bump, put that in, and add in a noise texture, noise. Nice. So now our noise texture needs to be a lot, so at least like 200. Okay, I put in 500 as cool. 500 is not the size I settled with, so let's just try this first. So connect the factor to the height, and 0.08 as usual. I like to use 0.08 so it won't be too much like that. So connect the normal to normal, so now I can just connect this in. So let's see how that looks. Yeah, that is looking pretty good. So if it's not okay to you, you can adjust some things, but this is basically it. Your plastic, you can use it for a lot of parts. Might not look okay here, but once you add it to your car and add some realism to your environment and lighting, it looks great, I promise you. So now the other leather, sorry, I made a mistake again. Plastic, like those plastic that used to be inside of car, like at the door side or the dashboard. So that's what this is. So I'm adding a voronoi texture and a noise texture, so, and also a bump node. So let's move this back a little bit and add a mix shader, a mix node. So search and mix RGB, just put that in. Yeah, so now I think I did a little mistake on this side. So okay, this what I'm doing right here right now is actually a mistake, so don't follow it. So let's see, this one is correct. Just connect, not nope, just hold on. So now let's just give this a dark color like we did with the other one. Give it a dark color. You can also use any other color, brown, yeah, whatever you need, yeah. So 0.08 as usual, connect the color to the height. Now okay, let's see. So now we're back to correct this one. So first what you want to do is change that F1 to distance to edge. Yeah, that's what we need. So now change the scale to something like 30. Okay, I put 50 first, but it's actually 30. So connect that distance to the color and also connect the same distance to the factor. So that's all we need. So I haven't connected it to the principal shader yet, that's why it's not nothing showing. I didn't realize that before. So let's move. Wait, what okay, now connect the normal to the normal, so our stuff is showing. So let's change this to 30. So our noise texture is not big enough, so let's just increase that scale. something nice. 100, I think 100 seems to be nice. Let's try 150. 152 is okay, so let's just see. Nope, don't change it. Okay, I changed it. So I actually use 150. 200 is still too much. Let's see how that looks. Change it to 100 just now. Okay, this actually looks really nice. Yeah, it has added some kind of grunges to the surface of all the irregular shapes on it. So I think that's basically it, guys. So I'll try as much as possible to upload at least one video a week, because I got a lot on my plate right now, so I'll just try my best for that. So thank you for watching, and okay, for now let's just see how we can change the color on this car paint texture. So let's give it something like green. So change this one to a very deep green, the base color, change to deep green. Then the dark voronoi texture, so just bring it to the same color and then just raise the brightness a bit. Then this one, give it the same color, use the eye picker tool, and give it that. So now you can just increase the brightness and also decrease the saturation of that other one, or the top one. Okay, decrease, yes, just bring it up and you get what you want, the light part and also the dark part of the car paint. So that is basically how you change the color of the car paint. So this car paint was actually learned from a guy named I've forgotten this. Okay, Skyline Studios. Yes, Skyline Studios RC from YouTube. He does pretty rad stuff, really nice, so you can check that out. So thank you guys for watching. Again, please like the video, share, comments if you have any suggestions of next video I can make, please do. So peace out.